And I will start with this piece. So it's always a successful piece if it's something that you set your mind to and it's something you're proud of. The success is not measured necessarily by how many eyes have laid upon it or how many likes you get on Facebook or Instagram or whatever marketing tool you're using.
Hey guys, we have another very cool guest today. Her name, Alexis Grant. She's actually a film producer and chief of staff for a company based out of Chicago called Ox Creative. She's done it all. She literally started her story. She started at the bottom rung where she was literally like cleaning up the office and I like to think getting coffee and stuff like that. And now she works with companies like Tyndall House Producers, Global Leaders Network, Nat Geo. And she's going to share her perspective today for our documentary film process on marketing. How do we get our final product into people's hearts and minds, or at least know that it exists? That's marketing, right, Alexis?
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess a little bit for me is, you have to be strategic in that who is your audience? And that's the question that you always need to ask yourself. Are you marketing to the masses? Is it a feature documentary that you want everyone that normally watches like a Nat Geo film to watch? Or is it maybe something as small as like your local church? Do you just want to market to them? So you'll find marketing strategies that are usually anywhere between, let's say like a month for something smaller scale, or up to 2 years for like a full feature length film. As you guys are diving into your documentaries regarding COVID is a very, I guess, special time right now. At the front, at the front of this whole thing, people were just kind of skeptical of it at first, and then there became a panic, and that's when everyone wanted to hear everything COVID related. But we've been on lockdown, or at least I've been on lockdown for maybe 6 weeks now, and some people are just getting really tired of it, or are just kind of brushing it aside, and they want something more hopeful to hear, or they just want something new. So you really have to take that into consideration when releasing a documentary, is like, what is the mood of your target audience right now? So when you're marketing, you really, again, need to consider, one, your audience. What are they currently going through? What's most needed from them? And two, what is the timing of your marketing strategy? Is it something that you're planning 2 years from now? Is it 2 weeks from now? Obviously, if it's a COVID film, maybe 2 years from now, it won't be as relevant, but definitely within the next 2 weeks, it's still a hot topic. So yeah, that's a little bit of insight on marketing strategies. First, start with your topic. So let's say your topic is, how is COVID affecting school, high school? My heart goes out to all the juniors and seniors, especially seniors, of just like, hey, this is your senior year. Obviously, it's not ending the way everyone had planned with, prom or walking for graduation. And so that itself is a timely thing. Maybe, if you're making a documentary about how COVID is affecting school, have a release for like when graduation day was, and let that be a message of hope of, hey, school has been this awesome thing that you've been a part of for the past 4 years. Don't let COVID, completely change the course of your future, but rather learn from it, adapt to what's going on in your environment, take something away from it and make something. It's not an instance that should really bring you down. It's an instance that you could use to better build up other students around you. Let's say you're making a documentary about how COVID is affecting healthcare. Maybe go around Columbia City. What hospitals do you guys have? What what nursing homes are there? Have them be your audience. I know there's a Parkview over there, just down the road from you guys. Maybe make a video for the staff that's working. On a more personal level, I think it's always going to be about the heartbeat and who at the end of the day, have one person, see this film, who is that person? And start with them. Like, what do they want to see and when do you think they want to see it?